Hi, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Hannah. I am ready for our writing lesson today. In our writing unit, we are learning how to write a descriptive essay, and we're going step by step. So don't worry if you think, what in the world is a descriptive essay? I got you. We're going to do this together. So we have learned that when we use the word descriptive, that means to describe or tell about something. So you're going to be writing a descriptive essay, and a descriptive essay is kind of like an informational text that gives details about facts, about a topic. So our descriptive essay is going to describe what makes our world beautiful and a wonderful place to live. So when we explain something, we have to make it clear by describing our thoughts and ideas. Writers, good writers, use very specific words to appeal to the senses of people that are reading their work. So they're words that would explain or tell what something looks like, smells like, tastes like, sounds like, or feels like. Those are our senses. Those are called sensory words. So we're going to read a book to see if we can hear some sensory words that the author used in the book. This book is called Bacon Saturday Mornings. I want you to listen to this book, and as you're listening, I want you to hear the sensory words that the author uses to describe some objects, some smells, sounds, things that have that feeling. So I want you to be listening to that in our story today. And then you're going to use the same type of writing in your descriptive essay. Okay, Bacon Saturday Morning. I'm going to show you the pictures a little bit, and then I'll pull it back. So look closely. There's a little girl and her mom. We can see Mom frying some bacon in the kitchen. On Saturday mornings, my mama cooks hash browns and pancakes and bacon and eggs for breakfast. I love the smell of bacon. Mama stands by the stove wearing her special Saturday morning dress. Her hair looks soft and shiny when the sun comes in through the cracks of the kitchen blinds. She looks so pretty. What would you like for breakfast? Mama asks me. I know I want bacon, I tell Mama, and eggs too, but mostly bacon. I love bacon. I heard some good words that describe some things. Did you hear any of those words while I was reading? I heard how the author used the words soft and shiny to describe Mama's hair when the sun came in and went right on Mama's hair. Those were good descriptive words. Sensory words. Okay, here's the picture. We see Mama and the little girl, and Mama's giving her some bacon, a plate full of bacon. I guess you can have all that, she says. Just remember, there are 6 others in this house who haven't eaten yet, so leave some for them, all right? She says, smiling at me. Yes, Mama, I say. She hands me my plate. Breakfast is so good on Saturdays, better than any other day. Now, what should I do today? I wonder as I sit in the kitchen with Mama. Oh, I know. I could go outside and skateboard, or play on my swing, or I could walk barefoot on the hot sidewalk, then dash into the cool grass. Or I could ask Mama if I could turn on the sprinkler and sit on top of it. Or I could hunt for frogs. Or, she has a lot of ideas. I could go for a ride with my dad. He'd turn on the music, take me all over town, and tell me funny stories and jokes. If I called up my friend Kelly, she could come over and jump rope with me. I could do that. Or I could go to my room, listen to my favorite CD, take out my pad and pencil, and write a story. The words would come all alive inside of my mind. I could draw pictures for my story and sign it World's Greatest Writer and tape it up on the wall over my sister's bed. But then I look up and see Mama. Mama wearing her special Saturday morning dress, looking so pretty, humming and singing her favorite song. Everything is so warm and happy in the kitchen. I want to stay here with Mama. I join in and sing with Mama. I love being with Mama on bacon Saturday mornings. I love how the author used really good descriptive words. Those are sensory words that described things that were going on in the story. How she would walk on the hot sidewalk and how she would dash into the cool grass. There were some really good words, some descriptive words to describe what she was feeling and thinking in the story.